What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm back with a classic series that I started for UFC 300. I'm going to be doing a bingo card. Now, these are not predictions of fights. These are just predictions of things that are going to happen during UFC 301, Pantoja versus Erceg. Huge fight in the main event. I'm getting my first shot at the flyweight title. And we've got a great undercard as well. One of the best pay-per-views ever made in UFC history. A lot of crazy things I believe are going to happen. So let's just jump into this with my predictions. As always, I'm going to post this on my Instagram and my Twitter, both of which are just at Bedtime MMA, so you guys can play along at home. Let's start off. I think Anthony Smith or Paul Craig is somehow going to win. Now, Paul Craig is fighting fucking Cal Baralho. Bro's got some of the worst tattoos in the UFC game. And Anthony Smith is fighting Vitor Petrino, who is a 75 overall power puncher. Anthony Smith might potentially be cooked. I mean, he just got a huge win over Ryan Spann again in the trilogy, so you never know. I do have a feeling, all jokes aside, that one of these two is going to get a win. I can see Anthony. Can you not just see Anthony Smith somehow gassing out Petrino and subbing him? This guy went to a decision with fucking Anton Turcaj, bro. Anton Turcaj, the pleasure man, dude. Bro got pleasured by the pleasure man for 3 rounds. And you're telling me Anthony Smith has no chance. I'm not going to lie to you. I can see it. I can see Anthony Smith getting the W. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm getting the title shot, guys. I'm back. I can also see Paul Craig throwing up a fluke submission in round 3. So one of my bingo picks here, I think one of those two is going to fluke over W. Let's move on. As always with these Brazil cards or any sort of regional, themed card, Canada, Brazil, things like that, every Brazilian is going to win, or basically every Brazilian's going to lose. This is always going to happen. Guaranteed, bruh. Guaranteed. Either they all fucking win and, the crowd is happy, or like 283, they all fucking lose and the crowd leaves midway through the co-main event. There's no in between. Put it on the bingo card. This is basically a free pick, dude. This is basically a free spot, in my opinion, dude. Let's move on to another section of this. And this is always very common with the Brazilian fighters and any sort of non-English speaking fighter, especially when they get a finish, dude, or when it's their first couple fights in the UFC. Excuse me. I'm gonna edit that out, bro. My bad. I had some coffee. Insane and awkward call out that will never materialize. We already had Calbro. Drake is Duplessis. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling somebody else is gonna drop an insane call out that makes no fucking sense. I wouldn't be surprised to see Gene Silva talking about, Volkanovski, you're next, right? Like something like that. I can definitely see happening. So I'm gonna throw it up on the bingo card. Let's move on. I should have put this on my fucking UFC 300 one because it happened perfectly, dude. And when I put this on the 301 card, I was thinking, oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. This is going to happen. And then it literally happened on the prelims of 300. Low IQ performance leads to loss or draw. Jalen Turner, your time has come. Try and get booked on 301, brother. You can end up on this bingo card. But all jokes aside, I don't want to meme on Jalen Turner. He's a cool dude, but he definitely pulled this one off last card. I'm hoping for a repeat. I can definitely see the vision of this happening. Be that through like an illegal knee, or they drop a guy and they don't follow up, or somebody's trying to wrestle a really good grab, like Cal Baralho's just spamming takedowns and being too nice to Paul Craig, gets submitted. Something like that. I'm picturing. I'm doing hand movements right now. Like something like that is what I'm picturing. Throw it on the bingo card. I'm feeling pretty confident in that one. Next one that I've got. This is not pay-per-view like on the day of the fight. This is fight week because I'm gonna add some fight week ones. Obviously, Lucas Tracy stole my entire fucking format to talk about the press conference. Props to the guy. He hit that steal like he was fucking Gary Payton. I gotta respect it. I'm gonna steal it back and I'm gonna use it on fight week. There will be more than one weight miss on this card. There will be more than one. I can feel it, bro. You're telling me there's not a chance Jose Aldo misses weight. You're telling me on a card. I don't mean to be that guy. You're telling me there's not going to be at least one weight miss on a Brazil pay-per-view. That's what you're fucking telling me right now. With Anthony Smith. Remember when Anthony Smith Anthony Smith missed weight as a backup fighter for a title shot. And you're telling me this guy who looks like he is lost. I don't know where his muscle, his physique went. This dude literally looks, he's almost entering blob territory at points right now. So there will definitely be at least one weight miss. I'm going to go for 2 weight misses on this card as part of my predictions. Speaking of non-fight related predictions, but it's going to be on the night of the pay-per-view. This one's kind of a lock, dude. This one's a lock, bro. This one, it's another free pick. All right. If somehow Alexandre Pantoja beats Erceg, I'm pretty sure Pantoja's like a 10-1 underdog. You know, the odds are still should be even wider in my opinion. But if Pantoja wins, Gilbert Burns in front row cries if Pantoja wins. It's happening, bro. You might as well just cross this one off now because sure as fucking rain, bro. Sure as shit, dude. If Pantoja gets his hand, I work so hard for this, guys. I beat the bed the time, guys. Gilbert Burns is gonna be in tears, bro. He's gonna be fucking losing his shit in the front row. I do think Gilbert Burns will be at the event as well. That's another freebie. Let's move on. This is one I'm pretty proud of. This is a prediction that I'm pretty happy with. And I feel like this is I'm not gonna say a lock or a freebie, but it's in that territory. Insane fraud check. Insane fraud check will happen on this card. Who am I thinking right now? Vitor Petrino is a prospect that I could see getting fraud checked on this card. I'm seeing potentially Oralby could get fraud checked. I'm not gonna pick Elvis Breda, but I'm just saying it's potential, right? Gene Silva, very good prospect to get fraud checked on this card. Michel Pereira, I could see him somehow fucking it up. There's a lot of potential for this one. This has a high yield rate, this one. So I'm going to throw it on the bingo card. Let's talk about commentary, boys. Let's talk about commentary here because unfortunately we don't have Joe Rogan. I filled up about 10 fucking spots last time I did a bingo card with just Joe Rogan. And bro decided to clutch up talking about calf kicks and Alex Pereira being huge at the end of the pay-per-view. So he did save me, a lot of spots. He did cross off a lot of, sections on the bingo card. He's not on this paper. I've got to find somebody else to make fun of. And then I realized Michael Bisping will be on the pay-per-view. I'm going to say Michael Bisping is going to talk or joke through a knockout because he always fucking does it. You know, he ruined Yuri Prohaska's debut, bro. Yuri Prohaska chins out Volkan Ozdemir. Oh my word, baby boy, look at that. So I can definitely see this guy. Oh, that's not very phenomenal for him, buddy. Oh my word. Well, he's not going to the FIFA World Cup, buddy. Like, I can see him doing some bullshit, and then I feel like Guru's talked about this before, but dude, every time Bisping's talking, there's like a brutal fuck. Oh my word. Anyways, what was I saying about my last fight in the UFC, buddy? Like, nobody gives a fuck, but he's gonna do it anyways. Michael Bisping, throw him on the board. All right, bro. Throw him on the board like a dartboard. Trust. Let's talk about the pay-per-view card, the actual fights on the card. This one's an easy one. I think the co-main or the main event is going to be boring as fuck. Probably the main event. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I think I'm going to coast to a decision over Pantoja, guys. Or Pantoja's just going to blob max. He's just going to lay on fucking Erceg. He's going to breathe heavily on him. That's what I think is going to happen, dude. So I'm going to say the main event's probably going to be boring as fuck. I'm feeling a Jose Aldo KO, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the opposite or both are boring, but I'm having a really weird feeling that one of those two fights will be boring as fuck. So let's throw it on the board, bro. Let's put it up there. Let's put up the shot, dude. What's my next one? Oh yeah, this is a good one, dude. Instagram comments saying never go to Brazil again. Every Brazilian event or pay-per-view, there is comment sections just immediately after the pay-per-view. Bro, UFC should never go to Brazil again, bro. Dude, UFC needs... Fuck, bro. I'm gonna edit that out, my fault. UFC needs to go to fucking South Korea, bro. What are they doing going to Brazil? Dude, the Brazilian fans are so fucking trash, bro. Definitely seeing that happening. Definitely putting that on the bingo board, especially if Erceg wins. You know they're gonna freak the fuck out, so throw it on the board, bro. This one's going in there for sure. Next one. This is the lock of the night, dude. This is the lock of the night. It's the lock of the night. I'm going to put this on every pay-per-view bingo card pretty much. I'm feeling like this is a free spot, dude. This is, you know, if these predictions are not going well, You know for sure you're getting at least one of these, and this is it. Lucas Tracy gets main card pick horrifically wrong. Lucas Tracy, Lucas Glazy, your time has come. There's no way out of this. I'm scanning right now. I'm seeing a Lucas Tracy fumble. I'm seeing a Lucas Tracy taking off the headset, sitting in silence, being like, oh, fuck, Pantoja's knocked out, oh, fuck. I'm seeing it right now, dude. I watched his prediction video. This guy starts it off being like, you're a fool if you picked Erceg. My brother, you picked Sergey Spivak to beat Cyril Gane. I have a feeling that you are going to get at least one main card pick just completely, horrifically wrong. But I do want to say this. I actually think he'll do good on picks. He's actually had good picks this year. So originally this was going to be Lucas Tracy aces the card. But I'm going to say he's going to get at least one main card pick. Completely fucking horrifically wrong. Probably Erceg Pantoja, the way that he's talking about it. I can just see him getting memed for it. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in the bingo card. But he will actually have good picks. I'll give him that. Let's move on. This is a fucking lock as well. Hilarious broken English post-fight interview. We've got fucking Eugene Silva on the card. We've got... who else on the card, bro? Smith of Anthony. That's not really broken English. We've got the Orobai dude. And the rest are nobodies. Okay, probably maybe this won't happen unless Gene Silva wins. So this is kind of a risky one, but I feel like... oh, Cal Barajo. Yeah, he'll have a good one. So yeah, hilarious broken English post-fight interview. Lock it in. That's a good pick in my opinion. Next one. Ian Gary in the crowd gets booed by the Brazilians. Can you not just see... walk with me here, bro. I put my arm around you. Walk with me here, dude. Can you not just see Ian Gary showing up on the crowd cam, sitting next to Oliveira? Like, they cheer Oliveira. They're like, yeah. Then it, like, pans over to Ian Gary. They boo the fuck out of him. Sit down. Shut up. I'm invading your fucking favelas. Me and my wife are invading your fucking favelas, and you gotta sign the contract. I think Ian Gary's gonna get booed by the Brazilian. If you're going to UFC, what number is this? 301? Please boo Ian Gary when he shows up. Please boo this little pea-headed fuck. 301, why am I so angry? Anyways, he's gonna get booed by the Brazilians. Please make that happen. Let's move on. This is a sad one, bro, but this is one I can low-key throw on every pay-per-view. Somebody retires, but the crowd will not ruin it. So they ruined Glover Teixeira's retirement, obviously. I'm saying this right now. If Jose Aldo retires, they will not ruin it. They will make it cool. They'll cheer him. They'll show respect. They'll cheer for him. They'll chant for him. They will show him respect. I can also see a couple of other fighters on this card retiring. Anthony Smith is a candidate for sure. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is a candidate for sure. There's a couple of people on this card I could see retiring. And I do think if we get a retirement, the crowd will be respectful. They won't leave the building. They won't boo. They won't throw shit. So I'm going to give the Brazilian fans some respect. I think they'll make a cool retirement if Jose Aldo loses. But I'm looking going to pick Jose Aldo, dude. Let's move on. I've got another good one here. At least two absolute robbery, like broad daylight robberies. I'm feeling this one, bro. UFC 300, we didn't get any. I'm thinking we're going to get at least two fucking broad robberies. You've got Willem Gomez on the card, bro. The Gomez dude, he literally is French. Like, he's going to fight. He's going to point fight. He's going to try and get a robbery win over Gene Silva. We know this. I can see Anthony Smith getting a robbery win over Vitor Petrino. That's a possibility. I can see Pantoja getting a robbery over Erceg. That's a big possibility here too. So I feel like I'm kind of cooking with this one. I'm cooking like Valk, you know. It is what it is, you know. These judges are doing my fucking head in. You know, that didn't sit well with me, you know. I had Erceg 50-45 going into the fifth, and, you know, you gave it to Pantoja. That's a fucking joke, you know. But yeah, I'm feeling two robberies. One fight that won't be a robbery though, bro. Orobai Masterclass. Orobai Masterclass, brother. I wish I had a face cam so I could just do his face right now and just stare at you, just like. But yeah, Orobai Masterclass, bro. Lock that shit. Orobai Masterclass, FN. Let's go. Let's move on. CTE Society type stoppage. I'm feeling a brutal fucking KO is coming. Pause. That's not even a pause. I'm tripping, bro. I'm feeling somebody's gonna get flatlined, like killed, knocked the fuck out, face plant, like Bryce Mitchell. I'm feeling a CTE Society KO coming. Bro is gonna be there in the comments on the ESPN post about it. Stopped way too early. So I locked that one in, bro. Somebody's getting flatlined, bro. This is gonna be a good card, low-key. Let's move on though to maybe a prediction I don't want to get right, but I can feel it low-key because of the last Brazil card and Mexico City. So some of these, like I said, geographical fight cards where it's very, very based around where it is and a certain not really race, I don't know, ethnicity of fight. I don't know what the word is. One fight canceled on the night. One fight will be canceled on the night due to an undisclosed sickness. Obviously, remember when Derek Lewis pulled out of the Sergey Spivak fight because he had to take a shit, bro? Like he just had diarrhea. What was bro doing? Anyways, I'm feeling one of those I'm feeling one of those coming tonight. Not tonight. I'm feeling one of those coming. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's probably a likelihood. Somebody's gonna pull out on the night of the fight. We're gonna lose a good fight. Like I could see something on the main card maybe, or a very high up prelim. So that's my prediction. Let me move on to something related to the prelims that I do feel strongly about. I think these prelims are gonna be majority finishes. I feel like these prelims are gonna be fucking lit, dude. I'm feeling like some like I said, some CT Society KOs, some brutal fucking finishes. I think these prelims will be entertaining. They're actually quite good fights, to be honest. If the main card was a little bit better, like if it had Alex Pereira, I don't think people would be complaining about this card whatsoever. There's actually a good prelims, especially if you're like a hardcore fan. So I'm gonna say the prelims will be fire. And this next prediction has to do with the main event. And listen, man, do I want this to be true? No. Do I think it will happen? Yes. We're going to get a Makayev Hamzat type tweet after the main event. What is a Hamzat type tweet? Basically what happens is anytime someone wins a title fight, Hamzat Chimaev, see you soon, brother. I'm going to fucking smash. Fuck you, brother. I'm going to smash you, brother. Brother, I see you soon, brother. I'm hungry like wolf, brother. I'm going to fucking smash. Fuck you, brother. I'm gonna eat you, brother. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this, brother. Every time someone wins the belt, Hamzat's tweeting out that he's gonna see you soon. I'm feeling Makayev is gonna try and tweet some shit like that when Erceg wins the belt. He's gonna be like, see you soon, bro. See you soon, brother. I'm coming for you. Some shit like that. Some weird shit like that. Alex Perez is ranked ahead of you, buddy. Chill the fuck out. You gotta beat Alex Perez first, bro, because you didn't last time. So I'm feeling a Makayev tweet coming after the main event, and they're going to try and set that up. But yeah, I do believe strongly in that. Let's move on to a fight that will be announced during the pay-per-view or after the pay-per-view. I'm going to say this will count at the post-fight press conference, probably off a fucking sticky note. Bilal versus Leon announced. Dana announced the fight. You can't run from me anymore. I'm going to talk about this every video until you announce it. Either Dana's going to announce this fight, or you guys are going to get really fucking sick of hearing me talk about this shit, dude. I believe it will be announced for 304. I believe in it, okay? Bilal versus Leon gets announced. Now, these next two, they kind of go hand in hand. And they're like options, right? Like either one row is going to get filled out, or one row, like one of the two rows will get filled out, or one of them will get blocked out. Either this pay-per-view becomes a fucking hood classic where every fight is a finish, and people are like, yo, this is low-key, like, this is better than some of the other cards from last year. Like, this is actually a fire card, low-key. Damn, I was wrong about this card. Right? Because the expectations are so low. Or pay-per-view kills the sport of MMA. There is no in-between with this card. With a card like 301, you're either getting a fucking hood classic, like, craziest pay-per-view ever, like, the fights are all insane, or it's just a fight, it's a pay-per-view that makes you question why you watch the sport. Like 297, I genuinely was like, should I delete my channel? Like, I actually don't like watching this sport. Those are the only two outcomes for this pay-per-view, in my opinion. One of these rows will be cancelled out, one of them will be completed. That's my opinion. The last thing I want to talk about, it's a prediction, it's also kind of wishful thinking, I guess, or it's kind of like I'm throwing up a prayer type shit, or I have a feeling about it, I'm gonna just put it out into the universe, I'm gonna manifest it, all right? Bedtime question will be asked to Erceg during fight week. Some brave media NPC bot or some brave soldier will ask Steve Erceg about the bedtime MMA memes. They are in every single comment section about this, dude. I'm not joking. Every single YouTube video I've seen about Erceg, every single Instagram post about Erceg, there is a bedtime MMA comment near the top of it, or at the top of it, or full of in the comment sections everywhere. Someone has to do it. Someone will ask him about bedtime MMA, or he will mention it himself, because he did view my story. He will mention it during fight week. That is my bingo card for UFC 301. Let me know your weird predictions for 301 in the comments down below, guys. Let me know if you're going to play along. Like I said, I'm going to post it on my Instagram and my Twitter, so make sure you go follow me on there to see this post up there. I'm going to do this for every pay-per-view coming up because it is a fun video idea to do. Lucas, hopefully you enjoyed the video, bro. Looking forward to your bingo card coming out tomorrow. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 30K soon. And yeah, see you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.